everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not. Today we're going to deep dive into another Bright House Scents haul. Yay! I am now just sharing with you Melanie's creation that she did for the Halloween sampler that she had on her website a couple weeks back. I'm finally filming it. Thank goodness. Yes, it's another wax haul, but that's all I've been getting lately. I do have other hauls that I should be filming, but I just haven't had time. But I wanted to share this with you in particular because she'll be back towards the end of October. She's on holiday right now. Melanie is the creator of these scented wax melts, as well as she's the owner of Bright House Scents. I will put her particulars down below. She started out April 1st, 2025 when she first opened up her shop. She just decided after many years of being with another company that it was time for her to create her own wax melts, and I'm thankful that she's gone out on her own. Being a Canadian, I am so proud to support her small business, and the fact that I get to smell some of her yummy creations along the way has been fantastic. So she created this wonderful Halloween sampler. She went above and beyond this particular sampler. I mean, by the time I got the box, it was like 4 layers thick of packing and, you know, the crinkly paper. She packed it really, really well. And then, of course, I kind of killed the corners, but this is her business card, Bright House Scents. And then she always gives you a card. So it's addressed to me personally, and then trick or treat. So part of this collection, she created 12 mystery scents. She didn't really tell us about them. She kind of hinted and gave us sneak peeks of what she was doing through her Facebook group, but we finally found out what the scents were, and you could get 8 out of the 12 scents. It was a mystery sampler, so you just didn't know what you were going to get, and she goes above and beyond. She curates each one of these baskets to the particular person, pretty much, if you have a specific scent preference and stuff. So you just have to email her and tell her what you like and don't like, but pretty much it's a mystery. So you're going to get 8, at least 2 ounces in each of these samplers of wax in this Halloween sampler. And then she had poured some clams because she had some leftover wax, and some of the scents are in the sampler and some weren't. I don't know, but anyways, I picked up 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars. A couple of these bars were from the sampler, so I'm not complaining. And then other scents, I went, she's got some Christmas scents that I wanted to try out, so I bought those. And then she gives me a million samples all the time, and I'm really grateful that she gives me samples, because from the samples I get to smell stuff maybe that I've gone past, and then once I smell them, it's either a yay or nay, and if it's still on her website, I usually buy a Clam. So, and others are discontinued, or she's no longer pouring, or, you know, she's pouring fall and Christmas scents right now. But like I said, she's gone on vacation for a couple weeks. She'll be back towards the end of October, because our Canadian Thanksgiving is coming up. It's October 13th, so she probably needed time off to recuperate and to celebrate with her family, so I can't blame her. So anyways, let's deep dive into this Halloween sampler. So if you get a chance to buy it, you will be amazed at the scents that she's come up with, and they're all appropriate for Halloween time. You don't have to melt them around Halloween time or in October. They're great scents to melt after, and I'll probably be melting these for a while. So anyways, The first one that I received, and I was so excited to receive this. I received this a couple weeks back. I just haven't had a chance to shoot this video. Now I'm doing it. The first one is Purple Dragon, Pink Dragon Fruit, Purple Orchid, and hints of sea air. And look at these. These are to die for, these shapes. I love the skeletons. I love the little spider webs. So this is what this looks like. And it smells divine. Like you can get all those scent notes and then some. This to me kind of reminds me of a laundry scent, but that's just my nose. But it's also got a floral note, which I love. I'm a floral gal. And then you're getting the pink dragon fruit and then the sea air, and it's not salty sea air. So this is just so wonderful. So there's that wax melt, and then she's got like a bat in there and a spider web. So this is Purple Dragon, and she hit it out of the ballpark. Like this is a light to medium on cold. I can just imagine what it's going to be like on warm. And I'm finding this wax to be sticky. It's a little bit soft. It's a soil blend wax melt, and she poured it August 26th actually, so it should be ready to roll. Usually she says give it a month or two once you get her creations to cure if she's just poured it, but she more than poured that in August. This one is Hallows Eve, fallen leaves, cinnamon bark, blue spruce, cypress, fig, apple, fresh pumpkin, bergamot, rose petals, and rain. She poured this September 5th, and I love her shapes. Like, look at the skulls and the bat. So this, I've kind of sneak peeked and sneak sniffed when I first got these, and these are really, really good. This is a good one. This one is not necessarily in my wheelhouse. There's another skull, but it does smell like fall. It smells like it should be part of a Halloween sampler. So, and as I smell it, it gets stronger and stronger. So you are getting the leaves, you are getting that cinnamon bark, and normally I don't like cinnamon bark because it's not a sweet cinnamon as opposed, and it's not a hot cinnamon. It's what it is, cinnamon bark. Blue spruce you're getting, which is nice. Cypress is another tree scent. You're getting fig, and I don't necessarily like fig. You're getting the apple. You are getting some fresh pumpkin, but it's not an overly abundance of fresh pumpkin. Like it's not like pureed or I guess it's kind of, if you opened up a pumpkin and you smelled it, it's kind of that. I am getting the bergamot. The bergamot is really prominent in this. Rose petals, not so much. And then the rain component, no. I'm mainly getting the cinnamon bark and the tree notes. And then you are getting some of the fallen leaves and some of the pumpkin. So not a scent that I normally would gravitate towards, but anybody that loves those scent notes would love that. So she's hit that one out of the ballpark. So that's called Hallows Eve. The next one is Shera Tiger Tail Cupcakes. Oh my gosh, if you love Tiger Tail ice cream, do you remember that as a kid? I loved it. This is what this reminds me of. Is that Tiger Tail's ice cream. It's orange and it's the black licorice. This is to die for. So she did Skull and Bones, and this is warm vanilla cupcakes. So you gotta like a bakery kind of note. You gotta love the cupcake component. The orange sherbet, very nice in this, and then the black licorice. You have to love black licorice, and I love this. Oh, this is exactly like that ice cream to me anyways. You're getting that black licorice right off the bat. You're getting the orange sherbet. I mean, I'm not necessarily getting that vanilla cupcake component. I'm getting the abundance of black licorice and then the orange sherbet or ice cream. Yeah, this is appropriate for a Halloween sampler. So she hit that one out of the ballpark. So that is Shera Tiger Tail Cupcakes. Next one is Spiced Plum. Juicy plum plus mulling spices. So she poured this one September 12th. She poured this black licorice or Shera Tiger Tail in August. And then she poured the Hallows Eve in September. So they're all going to be able to melt probably. But look at this. Like, these shapes are to die for. I'm just finding that this wax is a little bit sticky. Maybe because I didn't have it in a cool spot. But, oh, this is nice. You are getting the juicy plum, and then you're getting the mulling spices. Mulling spices is what? Clove and nutmeg, some cinnamon, that type of note. You have to love those spices in order to love this. This is so good. So she hit this one out of the ballpark. Not too many scent notes, which is kind of nice because my nose appreciates that. When you're getting into like 3, 5 or more, well, over 3 scent notes, sometimes my poor nose does not like it. And here's what I mean by the wax being kind of sticky. So I'm going to take... So you just have to be aware of that. That's just the black. This one is Fig and Fables. I don't necessarily like fig, so that's okay. A lot of people love fig for around the autumn time. Earthy fig tree, moss, cedarwood, crunchy leaves, and white woods. This was poured beginning of September. This one is just okay. I really don't like those scent notes. I can appreciate where she was heading towards this, but this is just not a me scent, like a Brenda scent. But a lot of people like this. So not one of my favorites, but I'm still happy to have gotten it in a sampler. So as far as scent notes, you can smell all those. You can smell the fig. You can smell the moss. Cedarwood comes out really well. The white woods and the crunchy leaves. So she hit it out of the park, but this is not a Brenda smell by any means. So I may not warm it. I may give it away, but that's okay. I appreciate the fact that she put it in my sampler. Next one is Almond Chi Cookies. You have to like chai scents in order to like this probably. You have to like cookie scents and bakery scents. Sweet almond extract. So almond comes off as what? Cherry? Or is that pistachio? Not really sure, but almond scents are really nice to my nose. Vanilla, I don't often pick up. Maple, of course. Chai, I don't necessarily like as a smell, as a drink, sure. Sugar Cookie Royale. So, and this is to die for. I love her spider webs. So, if you like those scent notes, you're most likely going to love this. This is good. I smell almond extract right off the bat. The almond. If you don't like almond, you're not going to love this. Then I get the vanilla. The maple you can smell. I don't necessarily get a strong chai, but I do get the Sugar Cookie Royale. But mostly for my nose, the almond extract comes out, the vanilla and the maple. So this is a good one. This one I would actually warm. I don't necessarily like a lot of bakery, but I do like this one. This one makes sense to my nose, so this is great. So I'm just finding that the wax is awfully like goopy, like soft, so that's why I got a towel. This one is cute. Ooh, I'm really... This one's cute, and she was really excited to do this. This was Princess dress up party. You always have to have princesses come to your doorstep, like your door, at Halloween. Cotton candy, marshmallow, and coral berries. Support this at the beginning of September. Look at how cute that strawberry is. That is just adorable. And this is really nice, actually. Princess dress up party. So yeah, you can get the cotton candy right off the bat if you're a cotton candy lover. It's not overly sweet though, which is kind of nice. And then you're getting the marshmallow probably to tame that cotton candy. And then you're getting the berries. I really like this one because of the berry notes. This is really nice. And all of these scents so far have been light to medium. Some a little bit more stronger than others. I've just lost my poor towel. Just give me 1 second. I always drop something whenever I'm filming. Isn't that silly? Oh, if you're wondering why I'm glowing at the back, I have my tiger eye pumpkin going. I've got a skull going. And then I've got like a little display going. So you probably can see it as I bend over. But anyways, that's my fall. Little display at the back. And then last but not least, out of this trick or treat sampler, and you get to keep the basket, which is nice, is Crime of Passion Fruit Cupcakes. Another bakery. Doesn't have the scent notes. I guess it's just passion fruit and cupcakes. So we shall see. Ooh, yeah. This reminds me of a candy, but it's really nice. And then you're getting the cupcakes. So this is another nice one. So it'll be nice for the fall. So my favorites out of this 8 sampler Halloween bundle. And yeah, like I said, the wax is really, really soft. Would have to be, the very first one is Purple Dragon. I love that one. And well, this one, I just keep dropping things today. What is wrong with me? Okay, these two tie. It's Purple Dragon. It's the pink dragon fruit, purple orchid, hints of sea, and the Shera's Tiger Tail Cupcakes because of the warm vanilla cupcakes, orange sherbet, and black licorice. So those tie for first place. Love them. My third place winner would be a Crime of Passion. Loved it. Spice Plum. Of course, Princess Dress Up Party. And I'm going to have to... I keep dropping things. This is the second time. Maybe I want you to see my display at the back, but excuse my butt and everything. Okay, I'm not refilming this. I'm much too busy to refilm it, just for me dropping things. Almond Chi Cookies. And then my least favorites out of, so very top 6. And then Fig and Fables wasn't a favorite. It's got that earthy fig tree, moss, cedarwood, crunchy leaves, and white woods. And the Hallows Eve wasn't my favorite. It had a lot going on. Fallen leaves, cinnamon bark, blue spruce, cypress, fig, apple, fresh pumpkin, bergamot, rose petals, and rain. So not, these two are not really my favorites. So I'll probably won't warm them. They'll be the last, or I might just give them away. So who knows? But just letting you know, Canada's in another postal strike. So no snail mail or snail parcels is getting in the country or leaving the country, which kind of sucks, especially for small businesses. They've had a pivot again. So anything that I order pretty much comes through a courier of some sort, like UPS or an individual courier or Pure Later, that type of thing, or Amazon. There's a couple things that I normally would get that comes through like Canada Post, so they're put on hold, which kind of sucks. And then you can't get any like mail, like letter mail or small parcels out to the international countries like the States and beyond, because we have no way of getting them over there. So that just sucks. So anyways, that was Melanie's Halloween sampler. I would recommend you picking it up. You're not necessarily going to get the same samples that I got. You're getting at least 16 ounces of wax, 2 ounces per sampler, for $40, which is pretty reasonable. So we can't go wrong. And 2 ounces of wax is like one of these, kind of like one of these 6 clammies or 6 cube clammies. So excited to share that with you. And as you can see, the wax is really, really soft. So that part I don't really like, but as long as they melt fine, I don't care. And then the individual bars that I picked up, because these were extra, part of her Halloween sampler was Frankenstein Pine. So she also poured some clams. So I ended up picking up this one because I really, really wanted to sniff it. And it sounded interesting. And that's what she did for Halloween. So you could get Frankenstein Pine in your Halloween sampler. This is Birchwood Pine nest type, smoked vanilla, marshmallow, fireside, and roasted pine cones. And this was poured September 12th, 2025. And this one is really good. The pine is coming out, and I love pine. She's saying it's birchwood pine nest type. I never smelt it, but this is really nice. To me, you're getting a lot of that. Then you're getting some vanilla, marshmallow, fireside. I don't necessarily smell, and then the roasted pine cones. But this is a lovely tree scent, so I really love this. So I'm glad I picked it up in an 8 cube clammy. And this is also a little bit sticky, but this is to die for. It's a medium. Like, I hope it's going to throw really, really well. This would be a nice tree scent for the fall or for the holidays. When she comes back, I'm going to see if it's still on her website. She's closed down her website for now as well. So, but yeah, I hope she repours some more of this, because this is really nice. Frankenstein Pine. And then the next one that I picked up was also part of this collection, and it was my skulls that I shared with you. It was part of the samplers, Purple Dragon. I really love this. It's pink dragon fruit, purple orchid, and hints of Sierra. This one's really good. It's really nice in the clamshell, so I'm glad that I picked up the clamshell as well as I got one in my sampler. I love this. The orchid comes out. Oh, I could sit here and sniff this all day. The pink dragon fruit and the hints of Sierra. And the sea air isn't salty at all. It just gives it that nice overall around it, rounding out the other scent notes. Sorry, I'm at a loss for words. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. Purple orchid, though, this is so nice. So if she has any more on her website, I would definitely purchase another one. But it's very, very soft wax, just letting you know. So that was Purple Dragon, and that was part of the Halloween collection. I forget what else was part of her Halloween collection. I'll have to go back and look whenever I can, but there was 12 mystery scents. So, and then she poured this, I guess, I don't know, maybe Jack Snacks was part of the collection. I don't know, but she had Jack Snacks. So, and it's this purple green kind of wax. It's caramel apples, pumpkin pecan waffles, and cinnamon sugar. She poured it in September. So this one's another nice one. You're getting that apple. You are definitely getting the pumpkin pecan waffles, and you're getting the cinnamon sugar on this one. So if you like those scent notes, and the apples is not overly strong. The other two notes take it over, but it adds that depth to it. And if you like caramel apples, you like this one. This one's really good. You gotta love pumpkin pecan waffles, and you gotta love cinnamon sugar in order to like Jack's snacks. So she's hit it out of the ballpark on that one. And all this wax, like I said, that I've been smelling has been strong light to mediums to medium strong. Nothing has knocked my socks off, which is a good thing sometimes. Sometimes you don't want scents to knock your socks off, but at other times you do. This one is so good, and I've ordered a couple more of these, I think. It's baby, it's cold outside. I didn't think I would like it. It's kind of along her chocolate mint marshmallow that she has on, and I like that. This is also good. It's hot cocoa, toasted marshmallow, and marshmallow fireside. And I don't necessarily like marshmallow fireside, but this is so good. This is to die for. Oh, this is another one. This is medium to strong. And you gotta like cocoa smells. You gotta like marshmallow. Can't even talk. You gotta love hot cocoa or chocolate scents. You gotta love marshmallow scents. And then I don't get the smokiness from the marshmallow fireside, but you are getting the marshmallow and the hot cocoa. So this one is to die for. Baby, it's cold outside. She's hit the nail on the head with that one. Very nice. Cranberry orange coffee cake. I really appreciate this one, especially it's orange. And coffee cake. Yum, yum, yum. Cinnamon sugar coffee cake. Cranberry. Craisin. Orange marmalade. Brown sugar. Hints of Christmas spice. Support this September 19th. This one is really good as well. And I don't like a lot of bakery, but the orange comes out really nice. You can get the cinnamon coffee cake, or you can get the coffee cake, you can get the cranberry, but I get a lot of that orange, and I love the orange in it. So this is another good one. She's hit it out of the ballpark again. And of course, this is really, really good. Medium, strong medium. I think it'll do well in the warmers. So that is cranberry orange coffee cake. And again, the wax is really soft and sticky. So probably because my house has been a little bit warm, it should be in a cooler spot. But I don't think it'll really affect the performance, to be honest. Sorry, I get that crackling every now and then. It's like I'm fighting off a cold or something. Next one that I bought was Country Christmas. So it's holiday spice, cranberries, ginger snaps, and pine trees. This one is another good one. And she's got, you're getting that pine. You're getting the holiday spices. You're getting the cranberries. This is the epitome to me of holiday time, Thanksgiving time, fall time. This is another good one. It's light to medium. Very, very nice, especially if you like all those scent notes. So that's Country Christmas. Another one is Home for the Holidays, and this one is another good one. Pine, clove, gingerbread, cinnamon, pine cones, spiced oranges. I really love her cinnamon pine cones. I didn't think I would like it, or the pine cone oil, and then the spiced oranges. I love orange scents, especially around the holiday when you're getting into the citrus notes of stuff, especially with tree scents. Orange and citrus, like grapefruits and cranberries and juniper berries and that really go nice. This is another nice one. You're not so much getting a lot of orange, but you are getting hints of orange, which I like. You're getting a lot of clove. You are getting a lot of pine. Gingerbread's there, but not overabundance. And then you're getting the spice oranges and then the cinnamon and pine cones. Really nice, light to medium. So that's another nice scent So if you get a chance and they're on her website, grab some of these because these are so nice, especially if you like those scent notes or you think you're going to love the scent notes. And this one I really, really love is the Little Christmas Shop Holiday Spiced Apples and Berries. This to me is the epitome of kind of welcome home from Scentsy and going into a niche craft store. You get all those spices. To me, that's what this smells like. So, and this is even better. I could sit here and smell this all day. You're getting the apples, the berries, and then the holiday spice. Like I said, it's like you're going into like a Michael's craft store around the holidays, or Hobby Lobby, or a niche store. This is really nice. The Little Christmas Shop. So, and then last but not least, Citrus Balsam is another good one. Zesty Citrus Balsam for a hint of cinnamon and clove. I love tree scents. I love citrus scents in the fall. I get more clove than I do cinnamon. So if you don't like cinnamon, it's not cinnamon forward. But you are getting the clove. You are getting the balsam fir and the zesty citrus. To me, it's orange, but maybe it's not. It's definitely a citrus note. Could be lemon. It could be like a cranberry, orange. But to me, when you say citrus, my nose flashes towards orange or grapefruit. So this is another good one, Citrus Balsam. So when she poured this way back in April, so she did have some tree scents. So out of the 6, 7, 8 clams, my favorite is Baby It's Cold Outside, the Little Christmas Shop. Of course, I like Purple Dragon, and the winner is Frankenstein's Pine. So that is a good pine scent. I love pine scents, especially for my holiday times. They're all good scents that I just shared, but those were my favorites. And then she gave me 2, 4, 6, 8 samples. So thank you very much again, Melanie, for the samplers or the samples. I really, really love them. So some of these I have seen as clamshells on her website and some I haven't. So this is Sweet Bubble Mint. So I'm taking it's a bubblegum scent. Bubblegum, sweet mint, pink sugar, and vanilla bean. At least I don't remember it being on her website. But you gotta love bubblegum scents. You gotta love mint to love this one. So just give me a chance to try to open these and sniff them for you. There's gotta be a way. I just clipped my nails. So. Wow. Yeah, bubblegum. You know, like the double bubbles or the bubblegum that you got in packs. That's what this reminds me of. So, I'm not a big fan of bubblegum smell. I like bubblegum, but as a fragrance for my home, no. But you can smell all these notes. You're mainly getting the bubblegum note, the pink sugar note, and then the vanilla bean, and then maybe a hint of mint. But yeah, you gotta really, really love bubblegum scents. So this was Sweet Bubble Mint sampler, or sample. So I might save that and give that to someone that loves bubblegum scents. Another one is Marshmallow Nights and Vanilla Birch. This is a popular one. I don't necessarily like it because it has lavender in it, but sandalwood, lavender, vanilla birch. So, and I like her shapes. It's a watermelon. You're definitely getting that lavender. You're getting the marshmallow. You're getting the tonka bean. The tonka bean is kind of like a deep, rich vanilla that rounds everything out. And then you're getting the vanilla birch. Not one of my favorites, but it's a good one if you like those scent notes, and a lot of people do. So I'm thankful for the sample. Evening Stroll on the Beach. I know she had it clamshell of this. I Don't know if I bought one or not. Ocean Vanilla Sandalwood Toasted Marshmallow Musk, inspired by Bonfire Beach from Scentsy. That's why I didn't buy one. I know that a lot of people love this one just because I don't like Bonfire Beach from Scentsy. So a lot of people do. So let's give this a sniff. Yeah. This is not a me or a Brenda smell, but you do smell all those scent notes. You're smelling the sandalwood by far. Then you're getting the marshmallow. The musk is there, but it's not overly musky. And the ocean. So the main notes of this, you are getting the vanilla, you're getting the sandalwood, and you are getting the toasted marshmallow. So this is another good one, but I don't like it. So that's Evening Stroll on the Beach. This next one is Cinnamon Glazed Pear, Juicy Pear, Cinnamon, Vanilla, and Caramel Glaze. I don't remember this being on her website, so I guess I should be sharing this with you. So I love pear scents though. Okay, you are getting the pear, but the cinnamon and vanilla and caramel is coming up. And then the pears smell. Not bad. Not bad at all. I wish there was more pear in it though, more so than the cinnamon or the caramel glaze, but it is good. So this one is not bad. Cinnamon glazed pear. So next one is oatmeal almond fudge. I did buy a clamshell. It's okay. Warm oatmeal, sweet almonds, honey, and maple fudge. So you gotta like those scent notes. Yeah, to me you're getting the maple fudge, but to me it's coming off as chocolate. You are getting the sweet almond, the oatmeal, yes, the honey. It's okay. Would I buy another bar? I don't even know where my other bar went. Perhaps, but I've got to warm this, so not too bad. So that was oatmeal almond fudge. Painting the roses red. This isn't too bad. I wish it was more rose forward, but this has a lot in it, so my nose doesn't necessarily pick out all these scent notes. Rose petals, candied violet petals, spun sugar, vanilla musk, creamy sandalwood, sheer amber, redwood, coconut, jasmine, and saffron. So that's a lot. Okay, I am picking up though the roses this time. Violet. I do get the sugar, but as far as anything else, I don't even get the other notes. So they all just blur into one. So that's a lot going on. And I do have, I think, a couple of clams of this. So I need to start melting some of these just to see what they are on warm. That's not too bad. For a rose scent, to me, it has a lot. I wish it was just a little bit simpler. I wish it was more red rose forward. Bring out the violet. But that's just me. I'm just a simple gal. My nose is not sophisticated at all, so I would not do good as a scent tester because I wouldn't be able to pull out most of them, but that's still pretty good. Cherry berry birch. This one I know she didn't care for. I think she poured it for her sister-in-law. This isn't bad for a birch scent. This one is black cherry, juniper, berry birch, chestnut, vanilla, sugar, and balsam. I don't like chestnut scents all that well, so you are getting a strong juniper berry. You are getting that black cherry. You're getting the birch. I don't pull out chestnut. I do get some vanilla and I do get balsam. So this is heavily tree. If you don't like these tree scents, then you're not going to like this. So out of these samples, which one do I like the best. I did like cinnamon glazed pear, so I can appreciate that one. That one was not bad. I guess most of them weren't bad, but I mainly wouldn't gravitate towards them only because of certain scent notes. The painting, the roses red, wasn't bad. And then the rest were just bonuses for me. So here's what she gave to me for samples. Cherry Berry Birch. I know she has a clamshell on her website. Never seen a clamshell cinnamon glazed pear on her website before. I know she has painting the roses red on her website. Oatmeal almond fudge was on her website at one point. Evening stroll on the beach was on her website at one point. Coconut woods, I don't believe so. Marshmallow nights is a popular one. Yeah, it's Marshmallow Nights plus Vanilla Birch. I think it's on her website. And then Sweet Bubble Mint was never on her website. So, thank you very much, Melanie. You hit it out of the ballpark. Everything was to die for, pretty much. Like I said, I don't necessarily love everything Melanie does, but I can appreciate what she does. Love her creations. Most of the scents I do love. And I enjoy warming in my house. Other scents I will put on the back burner, and maybe I will gift them out to people that might like them a little bit more than me, or they will just sit in the back burner until maybe a couple more months down the road. Maybe my nose will gravitate towards them. That's what I found with a lot of waxes that I didn't care for. I throw them in a corner, but I have like a basket that's in a corner. I throw anything that I really don't love right off the bat. Anything that I do love, I melt right away. And then I go back to them. And some of them I miss out because it's like, oh, they're really, really nice. But maybe, you know, my nose preferences or my nose smells has changed. The weather, the temperature in my environment, in my house. You just never know. So anyways, wow, this is 42 minutes of me just going on and on and on. So, this was Melanie's Halloween sampler. Pick it up. It's worth it. Take a look on her website. Most of her scents are fantastic. I can't say enough about Melanie's creations. Melanie as a person is a sweetheart. She goes above and beyond anything. Her customer service is wonderful. Her packaging's wonderful. When I order with her, it gets to me within a couple days. If it doesn't, it's because she's busy. She'll message you if something comes up, and then she'll give you options. So she is wonderful to talk to. She is just a wonderful, down-to-earth, good-hearted person. I really love getting to know Melanie, and I've been loving her creations. So go check out Bright House Scents. Her website is down because she's on vacation, but when she comes back, please do. Anything that I've mentioned down in my video, I will have down below, and you can go check them out whenever you can. But she's a Canadian new vendor. She was new to me in April. Not so much now because I'm getting to know her a little bit better and getting to know her wax and the way she works. And I've been having fun experimenting. Some scents I purposely buy just to go out of my wheelhouse, and some of them I really love and others I don't. So anyways, this is her Halloween sampler. So she hit it out of the ballpark when she did her Easter sampler. Can't wait for her Christmas sampler. It's coming up. So please go check Melanie out. She has a Facebook group. Join that if you want to know more about her scents and about the people that buy her wax. She has an Instagram, she has a YouTube account, and she has an email. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Here in southwestern Ontario, Canada, it's beautiful out, beautiful weather, crisp, bright, very warm in the sun, very cool when you're not in the sun, but I've been loving it. So take care. See you later. Catch you on the flip side. Bye for now.